Kane Lynch 2, because the first one was so good and popular, right? Right?
In a crooked little town, they were lost and never found. Fallen leaves on the ground.
Okay, now story in Kane Lynch 2 Dog Days is actually really bland and really simple, I have to admit. I will explain it as good as I can. Kane and Lynch are in Shanghai for a job, and this job will pretty much set Kane and Lynch to, it'll be pretty much their last job. And you can obviously see where this is going. Everything screws up where they kill someone that is, it pretty much causes them to go and get screwed pretty much in this job, and pretty much everybody wants to kill them now. And all it is really in the game is you trying to escape Shanghai without getting killed, pretty much, from all these gangs and policemen and all that kind of crap. And really, the story is not very good. It reminded me a lot of Army of Two, the 40th Days story, where the Army of Two, the 40th Day was really them going here and then wanting to get out. And that was pretty much the whole story. And it's the same thing here. I will tell you right here, this game is extremely short. I'll say it right now. This game is extremely short, so the story, that's pretty much it. I mean, you have one little side plot with Lynch's girlfriend and something happens and blah, 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 but that's really it. That's the only real side plot you get. Besides maybe Kane and his daughter, but that was really small and not even worth talking about. So overall, I thought the story was very bland. Let's just go on to the sound of the game. Okay, now the sound in the game overall was actually also very bland. Now the voice acting is actually really good. The guys who voice Kane and Lynch are really good. That's really where sound is that's the only good part of sound, pretty much. The guns sound very boring. Like the shotgun sound makes one sound, pew pew pew. Freaking this gun makes one sound. It's never different, and it just sounds stupid. The explosions sound pretty good, and there's a little sound effects here that make it look like it's like a camcorder kind of style, like was shot on a camcorder, and that's kind of cool. But the freaking gun effects, the gun sound effects and explosion sound effects are very, very bland and boring, to be honest. So I just thought the sound was also, just like the story, pretty bland overall, but the voice acting was pretty good overall, so, it's okay. So let's go on to the graphics of this game. Okay, now the graphics in the game, overall, the character models are really good, I have to admit. The environments look pretty good themselves, but the real thing in the game is actually the style of it. They have like a camcorder kind of style. It's like someone's recording everything Kane and Lynch does behind them with a camcorder. Like if you shoot someone and they die, they'll blur out the face, just whatever. They'll blur out the face. Sometimes when like an explosion happens, it kind of stutters a little bit. Whenever you run, it wobbles back and forth like someone's trying to catch up with Kane and Lynch. It's really cool. I thought it was a really, really cool idea, but really, it doesn't add much to the graphics. The graphics themselves are pretty good, best part of the game so far, but they're not fantastic by no means. But the little style like that, the camcorder style, is really cool. So overall, I really like the graphics. So overall, let's go on. Let's go on to the gameplay of this game. Okay, now the gameplay, this is where it comes down. Kane Lynch 2, I will say it right here. I did not get into this game. The first one I did not like. I actually thought it was pretty bad. The second one is the same. They didn't change really much of anything. The shooting is very, very boring and very, very kind of sketchy a little bit. It's very hard to aim at someone with some certain guns. Some certain guns are very useless. They remind me of Alpha Protocol with the pistol. Sometimes you just can't shoot them if until you're really close to them. And it's kind of annoying, I really think. The aiming is very off. The camera is very wonky. It's too close to the character's back sometimes. And sometimes it's just a little annoying. It is annoying. The AI isn't very good either, I would say. Sometimes they'll try to flank you and stuff, but most of the time actually, they will just run at you if they had a shotgun. Even if they had a pistol, sometimes they'll just run at you, and it's stupid. The gameplay is just mediocre overall. I barely played any multiplayer, and the multiplayer I couldn't play either because of the same effects that the camera's annoying, the aiming's annoying, and just overall it's not very fun. I did not like this game. I'm just going to say right here, that's why this is a really short review. The game came out today. I beat it. It's about a 4-hour campaign and barely played any multiplayer. I just want to return this, really. I really didn't like it. I did not enjoy it at all. So overall, disappointing sequel, just as bad as the first one, and I don't recommend it at all. So overall, I didn't like it. Really, there really isn't nothing. There is nothing else to talk about in gameplay. I swear, there really in the game you shoot, 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 shoot. That's it, and you run. That's it. There's no little puzzles or anything. Sometimes you'll be in a helicopter, but guess what? It's still shooting. You're using a gun. You're not using a turret. You're using a gun. So still, overall, the gameplay is very boring, and the game is pretty boring overall and very short. So definitely not worth your money. Maybe a rent, but definitely not worth a buy. So overall, thanks for listening. I did not really care for this game, and yeah, thanks and bye.